And welcome to another night of the Smoke and Mirrors Radio Hour. My name is Jay Weidner. We're on Monday through Friday from 6 to 7 on the West Coast. Without further ado, I want to get to my guest tonight, Mr. Robert Lawlor from the land down under, hiding away from America or something. I don't know. Hey, Robert, are you there?
Yeah. How's the telephone line, okay?
Yeah, you sounded very good. A lot better than last time.
Okay.
So, Robert is the author of Voices of the First Day. He translated the Temple of Man text by Schwaller de Lubitsch. He's written a lot of other books. He's has a very incisive view of reality, and I know one of the things that he looks at and is concerned with is this idea that reality isn't quite as planned out and chronologically correct as we believe it, that there's really an underlying dilemma or a paradox at work in reality, and that Western culture really has no way to deal with this idea of the paradox. So without further ado, let's talk about that, Robert. What is the paradox?
Okay, Jay, I have a slight change of plans in terms of what I was thinking about presenting, and I hope it's all right, because
it's fine.
I was thinking that I would start off the show by pointing out some cyclic relationships that are involved with the year that we're in right now, 2009, especially since you were telling me about your interpretation of the filming of the trip to the moon, and
right.
Some of the question marks and possibly paradoxes about what people were watching in terms of the astronauts munching around on the moon.
Right.
And I wanted to put the year 2009 in some sort of perspective with those events of that very active period of 1960, beginning in the 1960s. I also just finished rereading Daniel Pinchback's book on the impact of the 60s on psychological and sociological and physiological awarenesses and sense of reality that happened in 1960. So I thought I'd point out that 2009 is exactly 49 years after 1960. And 1960, it actually makes it as part of a progression of 49 years as being a module. Because 1960 equals 40 times 49, or 7 times 280. And I've been studying the time cycles of various cultures, including the Mayan and the Indian and the major long calendar in the Greco-Persian Empire of the precession of the equinoxes. So and in reading about what the big contribution that quantum physics has made to our understanding of time, is that in all our physical equations about heat and gravity and light and sound, we allow time time to be a neutral unit of absolute uniform measure, and as if units of time and durations of time don't have any energetic input into any situation. They're simply a measuring gauge. And with the work of a brilliant Russian scientist, Kozyrev, he proved and he overturned the idea with 30 years of research that has been duplicated all over the world, that time is not a neutral, uniform measuring stick. Time in certain aspects of duration has very specific physical forces. So, and its energy fields that emanate from time are active not only on the physical field of matter, but they also are active on psychological fields of human consciousness and metabolic physio-energetic fields. So, taking that in mind, I thought we should look at this day 209. If 1960 was such an electrifying change in human consciousness and awareness, and it's 40 times 49, 2009 is 41 times 49. So starting from there, I started to look at the accumulated durations of time. And this will have a bit of sort of overemphasis on number and relationships with number. And I'm used to, well, as a matter of fact, my entire work that I've done in terms of lecturing has always been in the physical, where I put the visual aspects of concepts and number could be put in relationship visibly. And I don't know how that's going to work over the radio, but I thought I'd give it a try. What do you think? I mean, I do have a prepared talk that's basically words, but I thought we could try to go through this, the importance of these numbers, like not only 49, but 40 and 41, which has a very profound value in terms of its psychic contact in the development of Western civilization. So are you up to that, or do you think we should...
I'm up for it. Let's do it.
The thing is, if anyone listening who has an interest in this relationship between number and concept and durations of time with carriers of specific energies, not only in terms of energy, but physical form and psychological changes in consciousness,